Students, whatever homework is given to you, you have to submit it on the very next day between 8 am to 1 pm to the given WhatsApp number, and it is compulsory to submit your homework as your attendance will be marked on the basis of your submission.
Good morning, children. I am here today to teach you another chapter of social science. One chapter we have already completed, that is from the history section, first chapter, the heritage of India. And now in economics, we are doing chapter number 15, and the name of the chapter is economic development. What development, the meaning is known to all of us. The growth or increment in production is called what? Development. Now what is economic development? Let me explain that first. You might have seen the Prime Minister of India saying that we have to bring development, economic development in our nation. And in country like India, elections are fought on this topic only, economic development. Because it is concerned with all human beings of the nation, all citizens of the nation. In general word, in simple word, let me tell you, the definition of development means increment in production and services. But as far as economic development concept is there, it is little different. The meaning of economic development is simple only. Three things are included. Economic development is a procedure in which the national income of the country continuously increases. Not only national income increase, but per capita income also increases. And as per capita income increases, the standard of living of the citizen of that nation also it goes high. So when these three conditions are there, economic development means when the national income, per capita income improves, increases, and standard of living of the people of that particular country, it is uplifted. That condition is called what? Economic development. Now another question comes. What is national income? What is per capita income? And what is standard of living? Let me explain you the meaning of national income. National income means the income of nation in simple words. But again, in technical language, we can say that the total value of produced goods and services in a year. Well, in every country, industries are there where from small things to huge things, commodities are made. So whatever is produced in one year in any nation, the total value of that goods and services is called the national income. And let me tell you, after independence, from 1947 till 2020, our national income, it has been continuously increasing. One figure is given in our textbook that in 2011 and 12, our national income was 87 lakh 36,039 crores. And in 2015 and 16, our national income, it went very high. 1 crore 36 lakh 67,192 crores. So the size of economy of India is increasing. After definition of national income, meaning of national income, let me explain you what is the meaning of per capita income. Per capita income means when the national income is divided by the total population of country. Total population of country. The result will be per capita income. It means per head income. Income of one individual, one human being is called per capita income. And the formula is very simple only. National income divided by total population. And whatever figure comes, that will be our per capita income. Third is standard of living. Now, India is a big country. We can see dual economy in India. One part of India where people use technology, people travel by air, but on the other side, in rural areas, if we go, in that case, even today, the bullock carts are used by the farmers. So, richness and poverty both exist. If suppose there is poverty, in that case, standard of living, it will be very low. Standard of living will be low. So what comes in standard of living? See, if we have got basic requirements, like we have got houses, communication tools, okay, electricity is there, medical facilities are available for everyone, education is available for all. So when the standard of living increases, that shows the prosperity of the nation. Standard of living, suppose we have got AC and some people do not have got their own houses. So dual economy exists in India. But when national income and per capita income increases, well, the standard of living of the people of that place, it definitely goes high. So these are the meanings of national income, per capita income and standard of living. After this comes difference between. Now we are heading toward difference between economic development and economic progress. See, this difference is very important and very often it is asked in the board exam. So make sure that you have understood economic development and economic progress. See, we have to compare from different point of view. The first is on the basis of development process. The first difference is on the basis of development. On the basis of economic development, on the basis of development process, what is the definition of economic development and what is the definition of economic progress, that we have to see. Well, when we see the difference from the point of view of on the basis of development, in that case, economic development is qualitative. Remember this, first point, this is qualitative. On the other hand, economic progress is a concept of what? Quantitative. So this is the first difference. Economic development is qualitative concept and economic progress is quantitative concept. Well, whenever any country makes progress, in that case, economic development is the first step. Whereas economic progress, it takes place in the country after the first step. It means this is second step. First, economic development occurs in the nation, and after that only economic progress arrives. Then after comes, according to changes taking place in economy. Change taking place. Change taking place in economy. See, what is economic development? Let me tell you. With the help of scientific tools and equipment, with the help of technology, with the help of hybrid seeds, by using the chemical fertilizers and the germicides and pesticides, when the total production of food grains or any material, if it increases very rapidly, that is what economic development. Whereas in economic progress, what happens? Let me explain by giving the example. With the help of improved seeds and irrigational facilities, we can increase what? The total production of agricultural product. But in economic progress, it is little different only. General meaning is same only, but it is little different. In economic progress, after development, this stage comes. Suppose you have used germicides, pesticides, hybrid seeds, modern equipment to increase the the production of agricultural goods. In that case, that is economic development. But to increase the production of agricultural product, if we start utilizing more and more land, that is what? That is economic progress. From the available land, whatever production is done, that is economic development. But to increase the production, if we start increasing the size of land, now how can we improve size of land? It's very simple, people, those who are living nearby the forest, now they destroy the forest. They cut the trees, and whatever land is available, they start doing agriculture on that part of land. So this is second step and this is first step. The third point of comparison is what? Economic development is a process of developing country, whereas economic progress is a concept of developed countries. Now two new words we have got. One is developing and another one is developed. What is developing and what is developed country? Developed countries means where the standard of living of the people is very high. 100% employment exists. 100% literacy is there. Medical facilities is available for all. Right? Not only that, but the school, colleges, universities, communication, everything is available. And obviously, in developed country, well, the per capita income is always high. If we compare the per capita income of India and America, there is a big difference. Let me tell you that what is the per capita income of Japan. Every year, one Japani earns near about $33,000. Whereas in India, the per capita income is somewhere around 500. So how much difference is there between the per capita income of Japan and India? It's a big one. And developing country means the countries in which majority of the population depend on agriculture activities. Developing countries mean the countries where 100% literacy is not there, 100% employment is not there, too many natural resources are available. But as we have got no knowledge of technology, we cannot use those resources. So developed countries examples are America, England, Japan, and India comes in developing country. Well, before some years, the entire world was divided into three groups: developing country, developed country, and third one was underdeveloped. But right now, only the entire world is separated into these two groups only. Some are developing countries and some are developed countries. So India, Sri Lanka, Pakistan all come in developing country, whereas all European nations and American and African, some of the African countries also, they come in developed countries. Okay, so I hope you have understood this much. We have seen the meaning and definition of economic development. Then after we saw national income, per capita income, standard of living, and finally this important difference, okay, between economic development and economic progress.